All right, where are we going?
Italy.
All right, we're off.
All right.
Burbank Airport, so it's chill start. Here we go on the adventure.
All right.
On our way to London. All right, here we are on the 777-300. It's a big old plane. Ten seats across, double road. We're on our way to London. It's a 9.5-hour flight to London. We'll see you there. Yeah, they sure do. In Egypt, then yeah, it's going to have a different taste because you don't make that McDonald's anywhere else.
I don't know if I can drive over here.
You're used to it.
Here, yeah?
Yep.
That's why I said we're going to have
When you walk in, obviously, this is where the bar is and the food counter. So when you're ready to order, guys, at 12 o'clock, you have to place your order up at the counter just there, and then you just grab your drinks to the bar whenever you're ready as well.
All right, thank you.
What did you say about 12 o'clock?
That's when they start serving.
That's when we start. So about 5 minutes from now, and then we'll get everything open and running. So you can get you seated now, and then obviously at 12 o'clock.
Let's sit over here, Moms.
This is through this way, guys. So obviously when you're going out and coming in, just use this way.
Oh,
With access to the bar and everything.
okay, thank you.
That's right.
Dior. Prada. Hermes. Tiffany. Cartier. agree. Rolex. Just wondering, should the pilots have a bar? I like the thought. Where's the pilot? He's at the bar. He's at the pilot's bar.
My name is Ryan, I'm the in-flight manager. It's my pleasure to welcome you all on board. A special welcome to those you joining from the British Airways Club, those you joining from our One World Alliance partners. Bear in mind to keep your seatbelts fastened whenever you are seated and also remain securely fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on. When opening the overhead lockers, please take care as items may have moved and could fall out and cause injury. As a reminder, smoking, including e-cigarettes, vaping and these other smoking devices, is not permitted at any time whilst on board. This includes the toilets, which are fitted with smoke detectors. We're pleased to launch our free onboard Wi-Fi messaging service for all members of the British Airways Club to join today's flight. In a few minutes, you'll be able to connect to the BA Wi-Fi or join the club by simply visiting shop.ba.com, where you can access free messaging and discover more offers available. And all phones should be placed on board serving other customers, and video and phone calls are not permitted at any time during the flight. We're about to start our onboard service over food allergy or like information on specific allergens on today's flight, then please ask for the crew. Please be seated in club room for choice of meal and drink from the bar, and your hotel room for a complimentary bottle of water and snack. And if there's nothing elementary I can do to make your journey more comfortable, then please do let us know. 1,000-year-old roads. Back over city streets. It's Naples.
Okay, we're at the second floor. Oh, up here, one more? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Nice big room. It's nice.
Thank you, Luca.
Up for our closet, nice. Very good. There's the square, nice.
It's very big.
It's big, yeah.
Very big.
My shower.
Luca.
Good morning. First day in Naples. Let's go over to the window. Our quaint little courtyard. Alright, let's begin the adventure. Day one, nothing really planned. Going to maybe check out the museum. So this is a typical quaint little back side street alley. Here's where the taxi that didn't take credit card dropped us off last night. See people make the most out of their patios because there's no yards. How quaint is this? Grazie. Grazie.
Però tu potresti durare di
This is good to know. Buongiorno. Morning. English, yes.
Can I help?
We're just looking.
Okay.
We're staying right up the street. Might get some good. Yeah. Is this pizzeria next door? Pizzeria?
Yes.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Buongiorno. Ne due?
Buongiorno.
Prego, dove volete?
Grazie. You take credit card?
Card, no
Sì,
problem.
grazie.
Aspetti, dobbiamo farci un minuto.
I'm gonna come back and see how they're making the pizza.
Qua.
Excuse me.
Mambo, lascia stare, lascia stare.
Buongiorno.
Vai, entra di, entra di, avanti.
See. Go inside. Oh, sì, grazie.
Non problema. Oh, Enzo, va a fare riparare.
Oh, look at the basil. Oh, basil. Look at you. The holy pizza. These are great shots. Oh, sì, grazie. Oh, there he goes.
Hey, mo shaking. Go start. Ehi, ma io scegli! Qua, quando te ne vai, va? Guarda, che strumenti è nato mio, frigorì!
So I believe this is ancient road, and they'll pave over it in places. So they built roads that last thousands of years, but we can't build them at home that last 10. I see. But the pizzeria, that's where it's at. Leon Papa the 8th. Pope Leon the 8th.
Comoda, ti mangiamo una bella pizza.
She was talking on the phone. She was pointing and talking with her hands on the phone. So very Italian. And I've been trying to get pictures of locals. Every time I point the camera, they stop doing it. But yeah, a lot of this and that.
Say hello for them, to you.
Okay,
Yeah.
the same for me then.
Okay.
Maybe if I think about it, I might, remember who they are.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I just wanted to call and say hi and tell you.
Okay, so for sure this little streets and district's old. Some of this part of Naples predates Rome, or at least the Roman Empire. And this wall looks pretty old too. Check it out. And of course, we already established how old these streets are. All right, so Cassandra is sending me on a pilgrimage for a particular kind of particular jewelry store. And because some of the best times I've ever had on my world travels are just going off on little errands, usually to get a mask, to try and find an indigenous mask or a cool place to see a sunset. So I'm having a good time going down all the side streets to find this little jewelry place. It's pretty much in walking distance of where I'm staying. Look at all the cool stuff I'm seeing. All right, there it is. The guy next door, I don't know, the address seems off, but I found it.
Bacoli.
Hello. This is it, huh? Parle inglés? Parle inglés? Speak English?
Sí.
See? Now this is cool. I see what I like all the silver and black. I'm here. Marlou, I made a pilgrimage for here. Alright, it's about 4:30. We got a little pizza and some pasta to take back. Here's our little plaza. There's our building. There's our room right there on the 3rd floor, or as the locals call that the 2nd floor. I guess the first level doesn't count as a floor. The first stair up to the 1st floor. 2nd stairs up to the 2nd floor. I mean 3rd floor. Oh, I'm confused. So anyway, there's our room.
It's the green, right? The green
Yep.
shutters.
Yep.
That's our room.
Yep. How you think your first day of exploring Naples?
I love it.
Nice.
I only wish I could speak Italian. But I got my little book.
Bien parlo italiano. Cut across my frame. Oh, he's pizza to go. Why did I think of that? Hi. Hi. Hello. Ciao. Buonasera. This is the fungi and prosciutto, basically mushroom and ham pizza. Oh wow. We're starting our day. She was locked in the building. More featured. All right, there it is. Now maybe. Grazie. All right, here's our little square. We're starting off.
Anthony?
Yeah, see. Here's the back of Giuseppe Garibaldi statue. What is that building? What is that? Is that the airport?
No, this is a train station.
Train station,
Yes,
okay.
train station.
Oh, so that's where we're going tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, train station. We need a ride tomorrow.
Where you go? The Royal Palace, Caserta?
Going east of Rome.
East of Rome.
So you can pick us up tomorrow at same time?
Are you sure it's not Tuesday?
Oh no, I'm not sorry. Not tomorrow. Tuesday. I'll call you.
Okay.
The night before? Or the morning? Well, we'll find out. Roundabouts.
You been to Pompeii?
See, twice. Three times.
3 times. Oh, Pompeii 3 times.
What is this?
So here's the hotel terminal for the train terminal over there, which we'll be getting on to go our trip to see Familia. You want to be on camera more? You don't have nothing to say.
Her name is Baba Cassata. Oh, potato.
Grazie. Rolling.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Coffee with a heart.
With a heart flower.
Yeah.
Lemon donut.
Limono.
The hotel terminus. All good. So this lemon donut is lemon icing, something like sugar crusting outside. On the inside has lemon stuffing, lemon filling even, so it's double. Nice. And not too sweet. Let's catch this door. It's pretty.
Sì.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
You gonna use the rail? You need a hand. You need a hand, or you're just gonna use the rail? I smell it. I smell the pasta. Okay. Aha. Oh. No making my bed, I guess, because I'm on vacation. And then down on the plaza. Home again. Napoli home. I see in our hallway. Old time phone. When you had a number that ended with 0, you had to go all the way there. My number used to be 2, 6, 7, 1, 0, 2, 7. That was my phone number. Don't have to do a different area code.
That was my phone number since I was little.
Told you to never call me here, man. I'm in Naples. Here he goes. Oh, it's going to be on. Yes, again.
Oh, you got this, Daddy. You got this. Toma, já está. Não, não há que não.
One guy. One guy prosciutto, sì. And margarita. Man.
Okay, alright.
Sì.
Basilico?
Sì.
Oil?
Sì.
Cheese?
More cheese, sì. Parmigiano. Nice, simple. Delicioso. It's a team effort. Sì, masterpiece, bravo. Bravo. Oh yeah. About 90 seconds. Could almost record it in real time. It cooks so quick. Excuse it.
Pronto, buonasera pizzeria? Tangillo. Ancora? Frate, che tempo per la consegna? Pure tu? Mezz'ora. E l'hotel qua? A che parte?
So he slides it out, he checks the crust at the bottom, moves it around a little. Just that quick. Just that quick. And that's how quick he is. Mimo is one of our Airbnb hosts. He's taken us to our scuba dive, which we almost thought we had to not go because they really caught off guard by how difficult the travel taxis have been. They won't show up if it's too close, and when they do show up, they charge inordinate, like $100 to go a few miles. And nice. All right, we're on our way to the dive center. Mino's taking us for €40 because I can't even. It was like €120 with the taxi. Someone's busted. Only took 4 of them. Oh, perfect. Oh, you gotta cross, Mama. Monkey bar. The monkey bar's across the street. Come on, give me your hand. Right here, right here. Would you want to walk into the wall or do you want to go to the monkey bar? It's right there. Monkey bar, oh monkey bar. I congelate non-consumer here. I don't know what that means, but it's prohibited. Just kicking back the monkey bar with the view. There's the with the policia doing their thing. There's the bay. Flowers for that wedding. Policia taking care of business.
They held them down there. The police are on feet.
Little talking with the hands, of course.
Like, you know.
Oh yeah, it's a smaller town, but still got the horn honks. It's a small street. By so Bacoli is the name of the area. By is the name of the archaeological park, but it's also the word for bay. So it's like the Bay of Bay. We're hanging out here at the Monkey Bar. Had my post-dive draft beer. What up? See the street. The bay, the street. We're going to take off back for Naples, about an hour. We're going to get this seafood pasta dish. Living the Vita. The Dolce Vita, sweet life. Who's that? Introspective mama.
Hi, everybody.
What do you want to do with our next 2 days are wide open before we get our plan east of Rome.
Well, one of them I want to do some karaoke.
Come to Italy of some karaoke. You know who's really serious about their karaoke's the Asians. There's that long break. They didn't have a lot of American songs, so I did Highway Star by Deep Purple, and in the break, the long musical break between the lyrics, I started making up words and they got really upset. Those aren't the words! People in the crowd, the bar, like, those aren't the words. What do you care? Lucky I can barely sing. Oh, what's that? They're getting ready for the, uh-oh. They must have seen me eat before. We're getting ready.
You want to see what they put the silverware in?
I imagine it looks like the reusable potato or wood spoons. Oh no, it's a real fork. So why'd they have to kill that tree and use that paper to give me a fork? Oh, okay. Okay, so the Polizia Municipale is talking to our one of our divers, people that run the dive shop, about her little tiny cart. I think they're trying to tell her to take the long way around. But what do you bet? Pretty blonde? I bet she gets through. Yep, that's universal. That's universal in Italian. Now she has to navigate her way through. Watch, the police will even stop traffic for her. Look at that. That's in every country. Maybe not so much a Muslim country where women are dogs, but Viva Victoria! Well, the women aren't dogs. They're treated like second-class citizens. I think dogs might get treated better. I don't know. Oh, then I'm not going to. Unlike her, Americana.
I will take it.
No Yankees. I think it's dinner bells. There's nothing to see. You can't see them from here. I think they're right up there. The church is right there where these people got married. Maybe they're wedding bells. Oh, wedding bells.
Another wedding? Look now, I went right at him anyway.
Get out of here. All my trips to Italy, I've never seen a mango peach gelato, my two favorite fruits. Oh, it's on. Here's a different view of where we're hanging out. Lake Bacoli, and there's Bacoli where we just were. All right, I recognize the castle. Another good shot of Vesuvio. Alright, so now I'm going down another one of these typical little narrow streets right by my place to a little pilgrimage to get some pasta, which Mino told us is one of the best places in town. So here I go. And here's what it's called. I can't even read that. But I'll know it when I get there. Is that car really going to turn down where I just went? He sure is. Nice. Well, good luck guys with the baby strollers. Oh, this is a cute little street. Alright, so this is 1 block from my room. We hadn't come down this way. I've gone left and I've gone right, but I've not gone straight. And I went straight and made a right turn on Via Tambrella, and here we are. A little touristy. Look at this little plaza. What's really going on? One of the things I love about Italy, around every corner is like an open-air museum with great food and beautiful people. So you're walking by this quaint little street and you come into another one, a little bit different, but a lot of open-air dining. Just one after the other. Down the street. And on the right, another little bit of open-air dining next to some kind of church museum thing. Italian good luck horns, the mulak. It's like, in some ways, like other in some ways it's like other Italian little cities, except it's just a little grittier, in some ways more interesting. In some ways more interesting, a little grittier, kind of cool. Similar but different. I know I'm passing by a lot of delicious looking food on the way to this restaurant that was recommended. No gas. Wonder if he's a friend of the maybe he's a friend of our Airbnb guy, or just go to it's his favorite place. I definitely walked by a nice waft of skunk bud, because as anyone knows, making something illegal only makes it more desirable. Little temple action, whatever, next to some trash cans. It's very Naples. Another little dark alley. I'm thinking, this place might be the place. Look at the flying. Every place looks packed. That's the only place I've seen that had a line. Most of that little crowd right there is all waiting at that wrong restaurant. I'm thinking that sign means pedestrian only. But tell that to the mopeds. Oh, look at that. Got quiet. I'm not at my spot yet. Get him, boys. 40 feet, Francesco Delgade's. Oh, there it is. I recognize the sign from the card in my hand. All right. Here's where the guy's sending me. Oh, nice place to sit, but we're getting takeaway. Hello, hello. Hello, can I get pasta takeaway in the menu?
No, pasta no. Takeaway, only pizza. Takeaway. This menu on the table.
Oh, okay. The guy at my hotel told me to come here and get the pasta. He knew we wanted takeaway. Okay.
Takeaway, only pizza.
Only pizza. Okay. You have a menu. You have a menu, different menu I can take to my mama. Paper menu to go. Takeaway. She says there's no takeaway pasta. There's only takeaway pizza. So I'll just go back by all the many places that I passed. I like that. What's really going on? I'll go back by all the little mini places I passed down this cool street, and I'll find some pasta to take away. I think I found another place with the line small inside, that's why. Just an endless parade of beautiful people eating beautiful food. So here's where I landed. It's got this big square of people, and it was closer to my room, and they had what Mama wanted. They actually had a meatball. Because meatballs aren't necessarily, it's regional, and they have a meatball dish, but it doesn't come with pasta. And he said marinara is only a pizza, so I had to ask for tomato sauce. So I had an order of meatballs and add the pasta and tomato sauce. That's how you get pasta marinara with meatball. At least here, this part of Naples. Ding, ding, ding. doing it up. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, bang your head. Okay, here comes the reveal. So where's the pasta?
No pasta.
All right, so now I'm back. We got our meatballs and our pasta. I even stopped and got some little local red wine, Campagna. I don't know what. So here's the little strip I was on last night. Here's what it looks like in the daytime. Wow. Pretty busy in the daytime too. Mama, some more frutta. So, if I know where the Cisi del Santi Apostoli, Aziende Antonami di Sagrano, Curea di Turismo di Napoli. Once I know where that is, then I know where I'm staying. Of course, I'm getting to know my neighborhood anyway. I didn't even need a map. Didn't even need a map. I could use a map, but I didn't need a map to get back from the museum. That's pretty good. Here's my area. Via SS Apostoli is this street, and I'm at. That's not my street name. I don't see my street name. That's okay. Since I know where I am anyway, let's walk on up. Maybe I'll catch a name here on the corner. The Bambini's playing. There I am. Largo di Apostoli. I don't know, the apostle of... It's the Lorenzo Court. That's interesting enough. Nice little stairs to hang out at when you have no backyard. We're playing here too. Trying to get a feel for how many people live here. The mailbox is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 31 mailboxes. So 31 people live here? Maybe. Look, there's a bottom level, there's doors right level. There's the entrance to our flat, whatever. Huh. Pretty cool. Wonder how much these buildings go for. Come up here. Get your little shrine on the way up. Madonna. In the courtyard. All right, we're starting our adventure to Portola Peligna via Simona. We found a taxi that'll pick us up. We were having trouble because it's less than a mile. We figured they couldn't make much money off of us. So hopefully it'll go smooth. We have about 2.5 hour bus ride. We don't know when the next bus leaves, so there's that, but we'll be hanging out in the central. It's fine. And then a new city to see for a couple days before we get back here for one night. And then off to Americana. I think we go to Chicago, from Chicago to Phoenix. I think we get to Phoenix around midnight. We got a 9.5 hour layover. Oh, and there's our taxi now. well, we got to the terminal. That'd have been crazy trying to walk here. Even though it was less than about a mile. Come on, Mom. No, it said Napoli, yeah. Yes, yes. Oh, yeah, I'll see. See ya. Go Lakers. Have a nice day. You too. Thank you. Hello. Here we go. Okay, so these little yellow fan-looking plants, little flower, that's what the spice was made of that I drank last night at the party, the dinner party. My battery might have died out just as I was talking about it. I was making a joke with the guy. He said it's made out of herbs. And I go, oh, like herbs? Making a joke because the guy told me how to pronounce the marijuana. And then he goes, yeah. But it wasn't marijuana. It was this flower or whatever this plant is. And then my battery died. Yeah, but I don't remember. Alright, when you see Vesuvio, Mount Vesuvius, you know you're back in Naples. Alright, here we are. Our home in Naples. We're back. We got some new graffiti. Some new tags. What's up? So these are the trash bins out in the street where we got to carry our stuff. Metal, glass, plastic, cardboard, non-recyclable, and organico. The organico, they sealed the lid. I guess it was getting too funky. Well, I've never seen a church that looks like it has wallpaper. Pictures like paper mache onto the walls there. I must say, that sure is different. Some military action.
San Donato has a story.
Yes, Mount Vesuvius, or Vesuvio in Italiano. And I'd like to point out that this woman on the menu looks like Richard Simmons. I dare you to say that doesn't look like Richard Simmons, at least in person.
What's next? Gina. Massimo. Gina.
And Tony.
Tony.
Sì.
Italo-americano.
Sì, americano. All right, pasta carbonara, it looks delicious. And eggplant parmesan, which I like, and I don't know, the really looks okay, but let's taste it.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Let's not forget, with every meal you gotta have a pizza. One last One last pizzeria. Here, we're getting 4 pizzas from here. 2 to take home and 2 to eat on our 12-hour layover in Phoenix. This guy's being all Italian. Oh, it's the Bambinas! Come stai? Oh, you're a good sister. Okay, what else? Chin to chin? Chin down. Oh, let's turn around and give you some. We need the light. There you go. See the light? Oh, that's better. The Lice. Luis. Okay. Say. Say hello.
Hello?
Hello. With your. Hello. Ok. Sì, italiano. Non capisce? Non capisce. Italiano?
Italiano.
Oh, Baeda. Now you're just saying random words you know.
Come si dice coppa?
Pizza. Pizza. Pizza is numero uno? Numero uno? Okay. 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 Here's our leftover pizza from dinner. Here's the 4 pizzas I bought today, just now tonight. Here's 2 of them. Here's the other 2. I'm going to freeze 2 and try and take them home. And we're going to try and take 2 for our 9.5-hour layover. Here's the stuff I'm going to try and fit in my backpack. Man. I'm going to figure this out so I can relax because I'm about to shower. This is nuts. All right, so we're packing for the airport. We've been packing since last night. Arrivederci. What's the dealio? We leave, we get there, try and get there 3 hours early, leave at 3:30. We've got a almost an 11-hour flight to Chicago with an hour-and-a-half layover. Then about a 4-hour flight to Phoenix with a 9-hour and 21-minute layover. We'll get in at 7:30 in the morning for an hour 40 flight and won't get to Burbank till 9:10. I'd love to do something about that. But that layover, but it is what it is. Go ahead, Americana. And azione.
Okay.
Kevin.
Video.
Sì.
Kevin. My name is Emanuele.
Manuele.
My name is Kevin.
My name is
Amir.
Amil. All right.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Arrivederci. Airporto di International. Arrivederci, Naples. It's a pretty big plane. Okay, we're flying on a 787. Holds 180 people. She said the other one holds 288 people. I'm near the back, which is fine. Got an aisle seat, which I love. They put me mama on an aisle seat over there. That's didn't work so well. No, it had us coming here to London instead of from Naples to Chicago. Okay. Distance information. 4,943 miles. And only about 2,000 more to go after that. Just under 10 hours. All right. Well, if they'd put you in first class with the china and the seats that recline like a bed, you would have been unbearable to try and get you to ever ride coach again. Especially now they've got like 5 different versions of coach, different versions of van. more up front. I think she's in premium. She's not in business, but she's living large up there. All right. The bullock. Pretty soon I'll be home where the bullock means metal. Interactive map, Naples, across the Atlantic Ocean. We cross a little bit of Greenland there. Coming in. Let's see what's outside the left window. Alright. This is what the pilot sees from the cockpit. That's kind of cool.
Down here from St. Joseph, so these woods are rich in the house there.
The knots, feet, 40,000 feet. Was that the right window? That's a live camera. That's a real screen.
That's bigger.
Flight path. Yeah. For all you flat earthers who've never been on a plane and saw the circumference of the planet. So here's our flight. The interactive map moves. Going to Chicago, then Phoenix. Turn it this way. Chicago, Phoenix, LA. There's Italy. There. Naples. Sicily. Where was Malta? Malta was right off of here. We'll get to Malta later. Let's go back to Italy. Okay, so this is Naples. We went just the other side of Rome. Let's get bigger here. Mazzolo.
But there's one not too far. It's a smaller place, but it's
Pretty cool.
closer to our house. Yeah. And I
So we got to go back and we got to go check out the Adriatic. I've never been to this part of Italy along the Adriatic. I've been all down here to Messina, Sicily, come into Naples, did the Amalfi Coast, down to Messina, around Sicily. I didn't get to Syracuse, but I went to Palermo and Catania, then down here to Malta to see the ruins. And then Rome is like right there. And then we can Pretola Beligna is right about here.
it's not on their priority.
See if we can find it if we zoom in. Oop, it had I got an angle, wasn't looking for that angle. Anyway, that's the idea.
It's better than when they were waiting, right?
Let's turn the planet that way. Cassandra got to Milan before I did. I don't know if that's right, all along the border of Zurich. I've been to Zurich. So that's exciting. Oh, a lot of the world to see. TripAdvisor says I've been to like 26% of the world. Doesn't seem like it. Seems like there's so much more to do. Well, that's right, 74%. All right, we're flying an A321. Eow! It's a smallish plane, but not too small. We have it's about a 5.5 hour flight from Chicago to Phoenix and a 9.5 hour layover in Phoenix. We can take a bus, be there in like and probably 3 hours. The flight's 90 minutes from Phoenix to LA after a 9.5 hour layover. It's a pretty long one. And see if you can see these clouds in Chicago are striking. It's not quite as, the contrast isn't quite as good as it was. It was really striking. Light blue and gray and super dark, but not black, but like super dark blue. I've been to Chicago a few times and I've never seen clouds like that. I'm assuming it has something to do with the Great Lakes, but so this condensation can be disconcerting. People have never seen it before. You come on the plane, every side. It's smoky. Look at all that.
It smells like smoke.
No, it's the condensation. It's hot outside. It's cool in here, but it's pretty pronounced, I must say. cars are stopped bumper to bumper. Phoenix gets up early. I guess when it's hot, you want to get stuff done. The freeways aren't full of traffic. Those other side streets were. Wherever those major side roads were. They have a proud bird. Oh. And an LA Times. So here we are, we're in LAX. So I didn't have my boarding pass. They've been helping Mom in a wheelchair. And we're supposed to be in Phoenix right now for 9.5-hour layover. And then we're going to be come into LA at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Right now it's about 11:40 p.m. Thursday morning. And we're flying in. I said, I see the proud bird. I'm like, so they have a proud bird here? And then I go, well, look at that at LA Times. And we land, and he goes, welcome to LA. And the pilot never said, this is your flight to LA, relax, like pilots usually do when we got here. We had no idea we were landing in LA. They didn't tell us. I'm thrilled not to have a 9.5-hour layover. And LA's a further drive home, a lot further, but it's like 20 miles home instead of 7 miles. But at 11:40 at night, it ain't that big a deal versus that 9.5-hour layover we avoided. But it's just a little disconcerting that we landed in LA and no one told us, and they didn't. I still have my boarding pass from Phoenix to LA. So that's just weird. I don't want anyone to get in trouble for messing up our ticket because that worked out. It was fortuitous, but we could have landed in any city if it was, I don't know. It's just,
We're home.
all right.
Back from Italy.
All right, ciao. Here's my obligatory downtown LA shot that I like to get when I come back from a big adventure. Shows that I made it home. So it's a little smoggy and foggy. That's a pretty interesting shot of downtown. There's the Crypto Marriott, tallest building west of the Mississippi's. U.S. Bank building right there. Even though the new Korean Air thinks it's taller because of a spiral on top, but it's not. And okay, home again. So our ride is my sweetheart daughter. Picked us up at LAX last minute notice. She was in the shower when she got the phone call that we're not in Burbank in 12 hours from now. We're in LAX right now. And where'd you just get back from?
Costa Rica.
And what cities did you go to?
Naples and San Jose.
That was adventurous, and you just got back from Costa Rica. That's exciting.
Yes.
And what did your brother do the whole time we were gone?
Game, chill.